Have you ever caught yourself wondering if the person you've been thinking about nonstop might feel the same way about you? That moment when their smile lights up your day, but you're left questioning if it means something more, if there's a spark between you. Whether it's your best friend, a classmate, or someone you just can't get out of your head, figuring out if your crush likes you back can feel like solving one of life's greatest mysteries. But don't worry, you don't need to be a mind reader. Today, we're going to break it all down, step by step, so you can finally know if your crush likes you back. Pay attention, because by the end of this, you'll be equipped to spot the signs that matter. 1. Pay attention to body language. One of the first and most telling signs of someone's attraction is body language. Even when words fail, the body can reveal so much truth about someone's feelings. Start with how they position themselves around you. Do they turn their shoulders toward you when you're talking, naturally leaning closer to hear what you're saying? That's a good sign. Or when you're in a group, do their eyes seem to search for you, always landing on your face more often than others? Look for small gestures as well. Do they play with their hair, fidget nervously, or mirror your actions subconsciously? People tend to imitate the movements of someone they're drawn to. It's a sign that their brain feels connected to you. 2. Notice their communication habits. Another major indicator lies in the way they communicate with you. Think about this. Are they texting you consistently? Do they seem genuinely interested in your day or ask about things you've shared with them before? Crushed on people don't just make small talk. They go out of their way to know more about you. Pay special attention to details. Do they remember little things you said weeks ago and bring them up later? This shows they're not just listening, they're invested. Also, consider how they initiate conversations. If they're starting the chats or sending the first "good morning" text, it's a clear clue you're on their mind. 3. Observe their efforts to spend time with you. Someone who likes you will want to spend time with you, plain and simple. Look for moments when they try to be around, like sitting next to you during meetings or classes, or inviting you to hang out one-on-one. If you notice that they suddenly seem to bump into you, more often than mere coincidence would allow, it's probable they're going out of their way to cross paths with you. Another big sign: if they adjust their schedule just to make time for you. For instance, they join a club or activity you're part of, or they clear their calendar to hang out when you're free. Actions like these speak louder than words and show how much they value your presence. 4. Look for compliments and validation. Compliments are often a huge giveaway. Does your crush notice the little things about you? Maybe they mention how much they like your new hairstyle, how cool your shirt looks, or even how they admire your sense of humor. Compliments about specific details, rather than vague ones, are more meaningful. They're paying attention to you, not just being polite. Additionally, if they support or encourage your goals, show excitement about your achievements, or validate your feelings during your conversations, it's a sign they admire you deeply. These subtle, validating remarks say they're rooting for you in a bigger way than just friendly interactions. 5. Gauge how they act around others versus you. One of the easiest ways to tell if your crush likes you is by comparing how they interact with others versus you. Do their eyes light up a little differently when you walk into the room? Do they laugh harder at your jokes or seem to shift their energy when you're around? Pay attention to their behavior when you're in group settings. If they always find excuses to sit or stand near you, focus their attention on you, or act a bit more nervous or playful than usual, these are subtle hints that you're special to them. Remember, people behave differently around someone they like. It's hard to hide. 6. Watch for teasing or flirting. Sometimes, a crush will playfully tease you as a way to show their interest. They're testing the waters without being overly obvious. Does your crush poke fun at you in a lighthearted way or jokingly challenge you? On the flip side, they may also flirt with compliments or playful banter. Flirting comes in many shapes and forms. It could be subtle, like holding eye contact longer than usual, or more direct, like cracking clever jokes aimed only at you. If their mannerisms seem unusually warm or funny toward you compared to others, they might be sending a clear signal. 7. Notice their reactions when others hit on you. Here comes a big one. How does your crush act when someone else shows interest in you? If they seem a little jealous or their vibe shifts whenever someone flirts with you, it's a definite sign they might see you as more than just a friend. They might not outright say it, but their body language and attitude will speak volumes. Sometimes they might go quiet and observe, or other times, they might join the conversation just to steer the focus back toward themselves, you. These reactions often come naturally when feelings are involved. 8. Do they open up to you? Every relationship is built on trust, and when someone likes you, they'll naturally want to share more of themselves with you. A major sign of attraction is when your crush feels safe confiding in you about their hopes, fears, or personal experiences. It shows vulnerability and an intention to build a deeper connection. Do they tell you things they don't normally share with others? Do they ask for your advice on personal matters or tell you stories that are meaningful to them? If you notice this level of openness, it's a major positive sign. And here's where you must ask yourself a crucial question too. How comfortable do you feel sharing with them? Relationships go both ways, and honest communication is a strong sign of mutual feelings. The next step. Now that you know the signs to watch for, it's time to take action. If you've noticed several of these signs from your crush, don't wait forever wondering what if. Build the courage to start a genuine conversation. Test the waters with subtle hints of your own feelings, or even be brave enough to ask them directly. Life is too short to stay stuck in the guessing game. And here's the thing, if the signs don't add up, that's okay too. Sometimes feelings aren't returned, but that doesn't mean you aren't amazing and capable of finding someone who truly appreciates you. The key is learning, growing, and staying confident in who you are. Go ahead, make the move, and see where the connection takes you. Remember, the best relationships often start with a leap of faith. So keep your eyes open for these signs, and don't be afraid to take a chance on love. You never know what might happen. Happy crushing. Let's make this world full of love.